Unrivaled just dropped their rosters. I am super excited. It was a great watch to see how it's all going to play out. I think I have a team in mind. Let's look at the teams and let's see who we going to really be rooting for. All right, it's a lot of players. I don't want to do too much just rambling. Let's look at these teams. Let's see what team we think is going to be the best and who we're going to rock with. We know we were Team Rose last year, rocking with our girl Angel, but she's not playing this year, so it could be fun picking a team that doesn't involve her and actually rocking with a whole different team. All right, so let's go with the first one. And also, they have a development team, not a team, a development class. It's like 6 players. Man, I forget who they are. We'll look at it after. There's 6 players that's going to be there strictly for development and to fill in based upon injuries. I think that's awesome. But let's look at the first team. So first we have Team Breeze. They have Paige, Rakia, Dominique, Ari, Kate Martin, and Cam Brink. Oh my goodness. This team is looking so stacked. They're a little bit young, but I don't think that's going to matter. There are some veteran teams out there, though, with awesome talent, too. But this team is really young, but super exciting. I don't see any weaknesses. You got a forward like Rakia. Kate Martin is a Swiss Army knife. Cam Brink is a big that can do it all. Ari is, she's going to tear this league up. She's really going to tear it up. And Dom, what are you going to do with Dom? And then you have Paige. Like, you got Paige on this roster. This is probably going to be the most fun, the fan favorite team. I'm calling it right now. Team Breeze is going to be, they're going to draw the biggest views, all that. Team Breeze is going to be the one. So next we have the Hive, Kelsey Mitchell, Sonia Citron, Easy Mac, that's my nickname for her, Natasha Heidemann, Sanaya Rivers, and Mo Billings. This team is actually well put together. Really well put together. You got a forward like Mobile. You got a defender like Rivers. Heidemann, just one of those quick guards that's just a blur. You got Easy Mac. You got Citron that could do it all on the offensive end and get down sitting at your own defense. And then you got the most unguardable guard in the league right now, Kelsey Mitchell. Like, this team, man, come on. That team is so stacked. They're stacked evenly too. Like, that's awesome. Chat, let's try to hit 2,500 subscribers as soon as possible. So if you're not following, hit the like button. It's your boy, the Lunar Owls. Hootie hoo. Skylar Diggins came back. They added, was Marina on that team last year? I think she might have been on the team last year. They have a shooter in Marina. They got Fee, Rachel Banham, another shooter. Rachel Banham and Beck Allen got together. That is funny. That is funny that Rachel Banham and Becca Allen got together on this team. And then they have Aaliyah Edwards. Sorry, somebody I'm huge on. I love Aaliyah Edwards. It looks like she has a life jacket on in this picture. But this team, they're going to be interesting. This team last year went on that run at the beginning and they were trash talking. And then they faced Angel Reese and the Rose. And the Rose broke their winning streak, broke their spirits, and Rose went on to win the finals. But I just feel like with Rachel Banham and Beck Allen, Marina, I don't know that they can compete with the other 2 teams we just looked at. The Miss have Alicia Gray, one of my daughter's favorite players, so love her. Brianna Stewart, Alana Smith, Defensive Player of the Year, Veronica Burton, Reek, and Big L.I. This roster, it's another even roster. Like, they really did good. They really did a good job of kind of evening out these teams and giving you a little bit of everything you need for a successful team. This one's going to be interesting. I think who would need to carry this team would be Alicia Gray, low key. I think that's a person that is going to make or break this team. She's the person that can go get you a huge scoring night almost every night and be a little consistent with it. We know Enrique, she can heat up, but she can also freeze up too. So I think this team is really going to rely on Alicia Gray. Team Rose, this is who we rock with all last year. They had the Barbie on the team last year, and she's not coming back. They replaced her with Shakira Austin. But besides that, they kept most of the team. We lost Slim, Brittany Sykes, and brung in Sug Sudin. Is that how you say her name? I always think I say her name wrong. Sug Sudin. See, I did say it wrong. Sug Sudin in replace of Slim and Shakira Austin is replacing Angel Reese. But besides that, the team is back intact, and I really, really want to lock down and still root for Team Rose just because the connection of rooting for them. They went through it, won the championship, but they are missing my favorite person in the league. So I don't know if I'm going to commit to being Team Rose, but this is a well-balanced team as well. So this is the squad, championship squad. They're going to have a place in my heart, even if I decide to go 10 toes down with another squad. This is like my OG squad, so I will forever, just like in the NBA, I grew up a Sacramento Kings fan. They always going to be my number 2. I don't care if I'm rooting for whoever. Sacramento Kings is always going to be like my heart, and that's how it is for Team Rose. So this is a team I'm going to be locked in with regardless. Love me some Team Rose. We the champs, baby. Laces, Jackie Young, Brittany Sykes, AT, Jordan Canada, Maddie, and Nas. This is another team that's really, really solid. And just looking at the team, I think they're missing that dominant big. I think every team we looked at had a really, really, I'm trying to think, had that big that you have to respect. Man, that makes me want to scroll up real quick. Z in Unrivaled goes crazy, so you have to respect her. Brianna Stewart, Alana Smith on her defensive back. Fee is the big here. Oh, they're a little small on the big side. Oh, I'm tripping. Aaliyah Edwards, she was a monster in Unrivaled, especially on the 1v1s. This team, Ezzy Mack, okay. And then Dom and Cam Brink, that's a problem. So I feel like, what team were we just looking at? The Laces are a little bit small on the post side, especially with AT. She's going to be running the point and things of that nature. So they might be a little small there, but they have one of my favorite point guards, Jordan Canada. She is one of my favorite. Jackie Young is the biggest Swiss Army knife in the league to me. Man, Jackie Young, listen. So don't count this team out. I just think they're a little bit small. I know they have Maddie, but I think they're a little bit small. But, man, now I'm thinking about it. Nas is strong. Alyssa Thomas is strong. Jackie's weight room and Sykes' weight room too. Like that team is going to be a handful in the weight to deal with when it comes to the weight room. Phantom, they got the Halloween thing going for sure. KP, Kelsey Plum, Satu, Double S, AB, Dana Evans, Cloud, and Kiki. This team, I kind of like what I'm seeing here. They like real forward and center heavy, and then they got the guards. KP, we know she could do it all, light it up. Dana Evans in this Unrivaled is going to be interesting. We already seen Cloud. Cloud can ball in Unrivaled, and she's going to guard 94. Is it 94 feet? She's going to guard 94 if it is. This squad is going to be scary. Kiki is a workhorse and can do it. She can expand that game and really, really do it all. I think Unrivaled is going to do really, really great for her. Dana Evans is interesting. I'm a fan. Yes, I'm a Chicago fan, and we have a stigma of we hate Dana, but I'm a fan of Dana. I was a fan of her before the Chicago hype because I did have my eye on Chicago for years before the Skyscrapers came. And so Dana, I like Dana's game. I'm just trying to think about Unrivaled with her size can be an advantage, but it can be a disadvantage as well. She can score, she can light it up and get hot, but I think like the way she scores is really, really good for 5v5. But I need to see how it's going to transition into a 3v3. Not that I'm a doubter, but just her style of play is going to be really, really interesting. She don't have a bop, get to my score thing. Like she doesn't have the cross tween, hezzy, pull up. Like that's not her way of scoring. And that kind of works really good in Unrivaled. Like I think Kelsey Mitchell, oh my goodness, I would not want to see her in a 3v3. And Dana Evans does not score in that manner. So it's going to be interesting to see how she fills out in Unrivaled. Man, I feel like I've been talking forever. We're at 13 minutes. All right, so Team Vinyl has Courtney Williams, Ryan Howard, Hamby, Eweezy, Ray Burrell, and Brittany Griner. That is so solid of a team. Like a really solid team. The one thing I worry about Vinyl is all these players, and this is not a bad thing. People take this word a bad thing. All these players are streaky type of players to me. To me, they all can get really, 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 really streaky. And so, but that could be a good thing because Court could be super off, and then you got Ray Burrell lighting it up. E. Will could be super off, and Hamby could be lighting up. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think this squad is really, really streaky, and a lot of these players are like ISO kind of type of scorers. So I'm a little bit worried about them. Ray Burrell, yeah, I'm just really, really worried. And I don't want to say it in a bad way. I just think like they all kind of are copy and paste of each other. And then we did see Brittany Griner was having a hard time towards the end of the season last year. So I'm worried about her. But you do have bigs like Hamby plays big. Ray Burrell in this league. I think we can consider her somebody that can. She don't want to bang with the bigs though, but like as far as grabbing boards and pushing it, she could do that. So this team is one of the teams I'm really have my eye on to see how this is actually going to work. Okay, so I think we cover all the squads, and I gotta tell you guys, I have a heart for Team Rose, but I'm fired up for this team right here. Team Breeze, man, you guys know I love Paige. I've been following Paige since 2018. Rakia, I think she can do it all, and just some more development in this league. I want her to be working with Fee. I want her to work with Fee. Dom, she's going to get a couple dunks, I think, this year. Ari, I love Ari, man. Her final season in NCAA, man, I remember sitting on my uncle's couch watching it. We were in awe. Like, she's so tiny, but she's so unstoppable. Kate Martin is a solid player. She'll do great here. And Cam Brink, we know what she brings to the table. So, honestly, I'm going to have my eyes heavy on Breeze and Rose, but I'm going to be locked into the whole entire league. I know this is a lot longer of a video than I usually do, but like we're covering, 50 players? And I wonder, let me go back to see if they posted those development players. So there is a development pool, and these are players I like, and I can only remember like 3 of them. Haley Van Liff, love her. Zaza, Azaria James, man, one of my favorite players in the league. She was one of my favorite players in college. Haley Jones was there. The lady from the Fever, KK Thompson, Michaela Thompson was there, and 2 other I just can't remember. Unfortunately, was that 3? Maybe 3 other I can't remember. But the development side of the league is going to be awesome too. So this is going to be a great watch. We will cover it here. You guys, let me know what you think of these rosters. Sorry, this is a longer video than usual, but I was trying to rush through it. But I was excited. This is super excited. I'm really going to dive in. I'm giving you guys my first reaction. I haven't even really thought much of the teams and what's going on. But I'm AJ. This is my mic. Peace.